Are you interested in attending Special Forces assessment and selection? Are you prepared to go? Have you done everything that you can that's within your power to ensure that you're able to attend, crush, and get selected? If there's any hint of hesitation there, guys, more than likely the answer is no. With that in mind, I want to give you another tool that you can gravitate towards that's going to help you get that much more prepared. If you haven't done so already, guys, check out the description box below. Go to the Patreon. There you'll have access to a variety of prep courses that I put together geared towards helping you attend and crush Special Forces in selection. Once you get signed up, you'll get access to the Discord where at any given times, there's 90 other dudes on there that's currently going through the Special Forces journey. Some of them are currently at airborne school. Others have just graduated basic and AIT. Others have been a selection. Some have gotten selected. Some haven't. But it's a community that I'm trying to build to give you guys an outlet so you could communicate with guys that are currently going through the same process. And on top of that, guys, you'll get access to me at any given times for any question that you might have. So if you have any doubt, guys, on whether or not you are ready to attend, I encourage you to check out the Patreon, all right? It's going to cost you $19 to either live a life of fulfillment or a life of regret. Fulfillment in knowing that you paid the $19 to go get the information that's going to give you the edge over the next dude to attend and crush selection. Regret in knowing that you didn't spend that $19 to give yourself an edge. Now you attended and failed selection. It's $19. If you don't like what you see at the Patreon, you can always cancel your subscription, guys. The intent here, guys, is to help you prep so you could attend and crush selection. So if you haven't done so already, go over to the Patreon. I'll see you there. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hey, if this is your first time watching me, my name is Jay, retired Green Beret out of 3rd Special Forces Group. Guys, today I wanted to jump on here and talk to you guys about the new Sergeant Major of the Army. I strongly believe that change is upon us, and for what we are currently going through in the military, this is exactly what we need. As I sit down and speak with you guys, the military, from my perspective, is in crisis mode. The Army, to be exact, is at its all-time low as far as retention and recruitment. Perfect time to bring in a new set of lens that's going to look at problems from a different perspective, solve issues with a unconventional mindset. With all that said, I think the new Sergeant Major of the Army is the perfect individual for this job. So if you're not familiar with who this guy is, he entered the military in 1993, and within 3 years, he was already a Green Beret, an 18 Bravo. He then went on to continue his career in Delta Force. Most recently, he was the USASOC Command Sergeant Major, and then he moved up to the ranks and was selected to be the new Sergeant Major of the Army. In all, the new Sergeant Major of the Army has approximately 30 years in the military. Within those 30 years, 27 of it has been in special operation. Now, I think this is important because I feel like we're moving towards a new era within the United States military. We're no longer confronting third world countries in regards to conflicts. We're looking at a near-peer threat era. And for that, we need a new set of lens. We need a sergeant major that has balls and is going to stand up to the brass and say, no, I know you want to implement this policy, but let's take care of the soldiers within the ranks first. And on top of that, he just looks the part. Nothing against the previous Sergeant Major of the Army, but they didn't intimidate anybody. This dude steps on the scene and people can see that he's seen some things, right? I'm very happy to see that this individual has been selected to lead our enlisted ranks. Now, this task is no easy task. I believe Friday was when he officially took over. He has a mountain in front of him that he needs to climb. Amongst the issues that he's going to be trying to fix is going to be retention. Like I mentioned earlier, guys, retention is at its all-time low. Guys are not wanting to join the military. Now, some might chop it up to, the fact that we're no longer in conflict. But I truly believe that that is the easy answer. Truth of the matter is the military is at its worst state. Dudes aren't being taken care of. Dudes are being thrown under the bus, and just overall job satisfaction is at an all-time low. Another issue that I think he needs to tackle as soon as he gets, his foot under him is figure out this ACFT, APFT issues. As a military, we should have a set standard so new individuals coming in know exactly what the physical standards are and what they need to do to meet them. Every 2 years, we can't, change what the standard is. We can't debate whether it should be neutral for females or if it should be one thing for male. We just need to have, that in writing, that in black and white so individuals know. So hopefully as soon as he gets his foot on him, he can resolve that issue and put it to bed right away. Another thing that I think he needs to tackle right away is do his best to remove all the politics away from the military, from the Army as a whole. Because I feel like as we venture into these new eras, new policies are slowly destroying our ranks. Whether it's the don't ask, don't tell, whether it's the gender modification stuff that's currently going on right now everywhere on TikToks and on YouTube. Dudes and girls are making videos about transitioning from one sex to another. Just a bunch of nonsense that he doesn't look like he'll put up with. And I hope he gets into office and just start putting all that shit to bed. Because as a military, what kind of image are we portraying to the rest of the world when we have our soldiers on social media talking about how they did their nails and put on lip balm just to become more feminine? We're being laughed at by everyone around the world. And I don't think he's going to be the type of guy to stand up for that. Now, mind you, we have other issues that had to be addressed, but I think just the overall morale of the Army is going to be the biggest undertaking that he's going to have to fix. Because I'm a strong believer in that if you have a happy force, they're going to want to go to work. They're going to want to prepare and they're going to want to fight. And on top of that, they're going to want to stay in a tad bit longer. Everywhere I look now, when I go in Fort Bragg, I see soldiers and they just look depressed. They look fat, they look confused, and they look defeated. And that is a reflection of the leadership that is currently within our ranks. So I'm hoping he can step into office, whips everybody into shape, kick ass and take names, and make our military great again like it was back in the early 90s when he first came in. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Let me know in the comment section below, guys, what you guys think is going to happen with this new sergeant major in office. All right, eager to hear you guys' thoughts. Until next time, take care of yourself.